Hello, you're watching SoundersFC.com with Ross Fletcher and Kasey Keller, recapping a night where the Sounders just fell short against the Western Conference leaders San Jose Earthquakes. 2-1 the final score in front of another sellout crowd at CenturyLink Field. Steve Zakuani's first goal in 17 months, sandwiched in between a Simon Dawkins wonder strike and a winner from the MLS leading scorer Chris Wondolowski. That 22nd of the season doing some real damage.
Yeah, it really was a case of San Jose starting on fire. They put the Sounders under a ton of pressure. 90 seconds into the match, Simon Dawkins left by himself at the top of the box, and he slams the ball into the upper corner past a helpless Michael Sperning. And then the Sounders got back into the match a little bit, got the goal from Zakuani, but really the pressure from San Jose early on in particular, and then Chris Wondolowski open in front of Michael Sperning for the simplest of tap-ins, just something you cannot do. But then the second half, it was better. The Sounders really fixing things at halftime, let's say, and able to put San Jose under a bunch of pressure themselves, but it really was a case of huffing and puffing, but not being able to blow the house down.
San Jose, a really physical side. They brought it in this particular game, but a goal, as you mentioned, for Steve Zakuani, his first in 17 months. What will that do for him?
Well, hopefully it just continues to push him on, because he's a player that can really, really torment defenses. And on this occasion, I love him getting into that far post. I'm not quite so sure if that's Beitashour or Morrow it's Beitashour who slides inside. There was no reason for him to come in and mark Brady Montero, who was already marked, but Steven Zakuani saying, look, I'll be more than happy to leave me wide open at the far post for tap-ins like that.
Well, I've got a feeling that these two teams may well meet again before the end of the season. All three regular season games have been played now. 5 more games to go for the Sounders. It's only a matter of time until they confirm their place in the playoffs this season. Let's see what the standings are like. Wins for LA and also for Real Salt Lake in their most recent matches, moving them above Sounders, who now go to Vancouver Whitecaps in what is a big match for both teams as they continue their push towards the end of the season. You can watch that game on the NBC Sports Network next Saturday at 6 p.m. Myself and Kasey will have the call on 97.3 Cairo FM. We've got to throw in also the fact, Kasey, that this is another Cascadia game. Every game critical. This one has another little edge to it, doesn't it?
Exactly. You know, the Sounders getting that draw down in Portland, retaining the cup for now, being if they win out, if they beat Vancouver, beat Portland, that cup's going to stay here. So a lot to play for left in this whole Cascadia rivalry.
This season is coming to a real crescendo. Plenty more to come on SoundersFC.com. Stay with us. For Kasey Keller, I'm Ross Fletcher, and we'll speak to you again soon.